Hello everyone. I hope you are excellent on this day. I invite you to stay and watch all the video, because I will give you your horoscope for today, as well as the most important aspects that have to do with health, money, and love. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell of notifications, so that you always know everything related to your sign every day, and so you can prevent many situations, and know to deal with any unforeseen. Welcome Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for February 4th. Find out what the future holds for you in money, lucky numbers, love, health, work and family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss receiving daily updates on your channel. Horoscope for today. Good opportunity to reconsider a project that was offered to you some time ago. You will probably have to have conversations again with people who may not be entirely to your liking, but who do represent something very good for your professional growth. You have reached an important conclusion regarding a doubt you had some time ago. It is time to continue with the decision you have made. Do not let others influence you to change your mind. It is likely that they do not know well what you are going through. Start doing more exercise in the mornings. It will activate your body and mind, leaving you with the necessary preparation to face the workday of the day. New beginnings and new adventures begin to appear in the life of Aquarius. It is time to take the reins and give space to new learning in your life. If you can take a relaxation or oriental meditation course, do it without giving it so many turns. Reflecting on your life and on the things you have had to go through is always a good thing. Today is a good time to do it. Work is very good and good things are projected in the future. Do not let the opportunity to shine and lead a group pass you by, something in which you are very skilled. Never stop projecting the things you want for the future. You are in the perfect moment to start wishing and decreeing what will happen in your life. If you want to have your own house, if you want to find a good job, if you want to have love in your life, everything you want you can get if you start thinking positively today and visualizing what you want most. Love needs to be cared for and also contemplated. You must look at your partner or the person you are getting to know and begin to appreciate their beauty and all the good they do for you. This way you will fall in love again every day. Don't let the problems of everyday life make you stop being aware of what happens at work, at home, and in your relationship. Stress and problems cannot begin to undermine your ability to put yourself in the place of others or to pay attention to what you see. A very good person urgently needs your help and can't wait any longer. Today you must go and help them. It is not good that you are always thinking about everything you have to do during the day or tomorrow. It is preferable that sometimes you are able to see well around you and look at the day-to-day as a gift. You will appreciate more the steps you take in this way. Aquarius can't see the path that lies before his eyes, because he is very worried about all the details of other people's lives. That doesn't give you anything positive right now, Aquarius. You have to see your life more than that of others right now. A little economic instability could also bring some arguments at home, since Aquarius usually measures his love and devotion in material things. You will have to learn that this is not what matters, much less to the person you have close to you. Work will remain monotonous and routine as long as you don't add a little more emotion on your part. This is something totally achievable if you propose to do some new things or if you accept tasks that, despite not being your responsibility, may not be yours. Worries at bedtime could cause you to have a little insomnia and also pain in the mornings, all because you are not sleeping well. The problems that have arisen around you are going around in your head and you urgently need to go somewhere else. If you can't leave the country to look for new directions, you can always go out into the countryside or out of the city. It's a good day to make plans with your partner and seek support from them. They also need this getaway together. You're meeting new people and that could be very beneficial for you, but be careful with some who only seek their own convenience and won't think twice about passing you by to get it. Don't give so much trust to every new person who comes into your life. Wait until you get to know them well. You'll hear a rumor about someone you know. Don't get involved in the subject, as you may end up being blamed by this person. Try making a new dish or go to a restaurant with food you've never tried. It will be quite an experience. Love needs effort. Contrary to what others say, not everything will happen on its own. You must also work on the relationship, as there will always be difficulties to overcome. Try to go through them together. Don't put so many obstacles in your life. You are letting things pass you by without taking them and without giving them importance. It is time to change things and think carefully about what you want to achieve, since good opportunities have arrived, but you look for many excuses not to take them and take advantage of them. Laziness is never good. It can show itself like this at the beginning, since it allows us to give ourselves the pleasures and luxuries that we are always wanting, as well as rest without obligations that make us stand up. Do not let this happen. since, despite what was mentioned above, life needs challenges, and for you to get up to achieve what you want. Aquarius is very clear about that he who tries hard always receives rewards, but today he will be a bit lost, since there are some confusions in his head that could deviate him from the path to professional success. Singles will enjoy a good day, but it will not be entirely clear, since the person they have in mind could refuse an invitation, but still leave the door open for a future meeting. Those who are committed will have certain problems in living together. Be careful. Someone will come to offer a good and solid opportunity for Aquarius, which necessarily implies that you have to make an important decision about your permanence in the place you are at the moment. Money will not be totally in your favor during the day, so it will be necessary for you not to make unnecessary expenses today. A moment of physical and mental exhaustion will occur during the afternoon. Do not lose sight of your objectives because of it, just take a break and you will be fine. Dear friend Aquarius, today is presented as an important day for your emotional and financial well-being. Cosmic messages suggest that it is a favorable time to identify and overcome any potential obstacles that may be affecting your finances and your general abundance. The key to your success lies in your ability to maintain a clear focus and simplify aspects of your life that may be contributing to confusion. You must learn to balance the divine feminine and masculine energies, seeking to trust in the unknown and align your actions with your intentions. Remember that you are a powerful being, capable of creating the life you desire. Spiritual guidance and inspiration come from above, so it is crucial to raise your vibration and connect with that higher guidance. Avoid looking for answers solely in your physical environment, as your frequency must be in an optimal state to attract authentic situations aligned with you. Today is the time to dedicate time to introspection and not let daily busyness take you without clear direction from your higher self. Life is full of challenges and trials, but do not let them discourage you or deviate you from your path. You may experience fears or doubts about moving forward or letting go of certain situations in your life. Lack of self-confidence could be the reason behind this. Remember that you can achieve anything you set your mind to, but you must be in tune with your true intention and align your actions accordingly. Reflect on what no longer serves you in your life and be open to letting it go. Intention is powerful, and by simply wanting to release certain patterns or habits, you'll be taking the first step toward positive change. Keep in mind that in the pursuit of purpose, it's critical to maintain compassion for yourself and others. If you're feeling overwhelmed or unmotivated, remember that compassion and authenticity are key to staying on track. Your day gets off to a sweet start as the moon enters Leo and your relationship house, dear Aquarius, putting you in the mood to connect. Move with an open heart as you navigate these vibes, but remember to protect yourself from negative influences. A harsh opposition between Mercury and Uranus suggests that not everyone will harbor the same level of grace, and bad moods among colleagues or family could spoil your party. Plan to rest from home as Jupiter activates later tonight, encouraging you to find harmony from the safety of your space, filling it with warmth. This is a busy day for you. You'll see several appointments pile up. Even if you do your best to meet all your commitments on time, you're likely to fall behind, and this can lead to some stress. Don't hesitate to ask for and accept help in completing your tasks, otherwise you may not get them done on time. You're an open book, Aquarius, but perhaps you should fold one up and close it. You may be dancing on the edge of sharing too much today. As the sun in your public sector faces off with candid Jupiter, some things are best kept to yourself, and certain topics are best reserved for your inner circle. You're an open book, Aquarius, but perhaps you should fold one and close it. You may be dancing on the edge of sharing too much today. As the sun in your public sector faces off with candid Jupiter, some things are best kept to yourself, and certain topics are best reserved for your inner circle. So before you show all your cards, think twice before you bring them close to your chest. If there's something you need to get off your chest, call a friend or someone who can listen objectively. Saturn ends its retrograde cycle today, dear Aquarius, reminding you this week of the value of simplicity. Money matters require more structure and discipline, but they also constantly improve as you move forward. For best results, focus on firming up your budget, evaluating business projects, and cutting back on excess to feel more secure, and pay special attention to your practical matters. Saturn asks you to be responsible and mature with your resources and talents. This is a good time to be honest. The rewards for doing so can be significant, though they are often postponed. Letting go of some uncertainty can lead to better plans down the road. Still, today's Mercury-Uranus transit is temporarily somewhat chaotic. While it may open your eyes to a matter, there may be some tension in navigating it. There are likely to be mental disconnects or contradictions. A direct approach may sting, but people could interpret holding back as indifference. Differences in attitudes or opinions are not always signs of a deeper problem that may not be easy to see. In fact, there may be much to learn from your interactions. There are times when confrontations lead to important discoveries, and this may be the case now. In summary, today is a day to focus on your purpose and well-being. Simplify your life, raise your frequency, and seek guidance from above. Trust yourself and your ability to overcome the challenges that come your way. Maintain compassion and balance in your interactions with others, and above all, stay connected to your higher self. Keep shining, Aquarius. Tarot reading for your sign today. Card of the day, the Ten of Swords. Today the tarot brings you a special card, the Ten of Swords. This card is related to the idea of cutting off what no longer serves you and overcoming difficult times. Based on the previous reading, this card invites you to remember the importance of freeing yourself from negative and toxic influences in your life. It is time to make drastic decisions if necessary for your well-being. Cut off the negative. The energy of the Ten of Swords encourages you to identify and eliminate people, situations, or attitudes that do not benefit you. Personal improvement. As in the previous reading, this card reminds you that, although you may feel that you have hit rock bottom, after adversity comes improvement. You can face challenges with courage and learn from them. This is the time to lift your head and move forward with renewed self-esteem. New beginnings. The card suggests that you are at a turning point. Perhaps it is time to set new goals and purposes in your life. As we mentioned in the previous reading, the Victory card tells you that you are close to achieving something significant, and now is the time to set new goals. Special connection. The Ten of Swords could also relate to the person mentioned in the previous reading, someone who feels a deep connection with you, although you may not fully understand that connection at the moment. This card urges you to be patient and allow things to become clearer over time. Caution with envy. The card warns of the possibility of envy in your environment, especially from people with water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Be alert to people who may not be what they seem and who may try to harm you. Today is a day when you should be aware of your surroundings and make decisions that allow you to move towards a healthier and more successful life. Don't be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you and look towards a better future. Money and luck. Money matters could come full circle today, Aquarius. After the past few months, Saturn retrograde may have taught you how to budget better. You might have oscillated between extreme spending and saving. During this time, as a result, you may have had to learn some financial lessons. With Saturn stations heading into Pisces today, you should reflect on what you have learned from the retrograde period. The main lesson is to budget correctly so that you have money for the serious things, like bills, and some money to spend on frivolous expenses. Under this lunar energy, this is a powerful time to become aware and understand your goals more deeply. Your finances may have ups and downs, but one thing that remains constant is the overall goal. So it's important to continue to trust yourself and recognize where adjustments may need to be made. Remember to take time out. When you take time to contemplate, you give yourself a greater opportunity to align with your inner self and listen to the words of wisdom that come to you. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for February 4th are 31, 45, 16, 37, 46, 29. Daily love. Extremely challenging energy awaits you today, Aquarius. Run for the hills. This will bring incredible tension and anxiety to deal with. And yes, your personal life and partnerships are highlighted as well. Electric Uranus, planet of chaos, revolution, and your planetary ruler has been drifting for years in your solar fourth house of domesticity, and you're going to crash into some barbed wire, getting caught in a trap. Caught by a cunning Mercury spinning in your solar 10th house of achievement, this ensures extremely difficult fights could break out with your lover, whether triggered by your career or even jealousy. Are you willing to put in the work needed to make your romantic relationships work? This is a great question to ponder today, as the moon is in Cancer and in your 6th house. Relationships, like every other aspect of our lives, require hard work, discipline, and consistent dedication. It's the little things we do every day that create our larger reality. Check in and see if there are certain aspects of your relationship that could allow you to put more effort and energy into them. Perhaps it would be helpful for you and your lover to create a daily ritual that you commit to. This will allow you to have a time of day that is completely dedicated to being together. Having this practice allows you to experience more closeness and intimacy, as it provides you with a safe space to relate and be together. Career. While you have been making good progress in your work, today there is a great opportunity to show your talent, creativity, and commitment. This may require you to cancel some family plans, but you will advance greatly in your career. If done correctly, it can open up paths for you that you could not have imagined. You need to maintain a delicate balance between your family and your career now, so that you can enjoy the best of both situations. Discipline is discipleship. This means that discipline is not thinking, I hate doing this, but I have to do it anyway. It means knowing that you are doing what you are doing, because it is paving the way for you to achieve what you want. It is about being a disciple, a student in service to whatever cause you are dedicated to, even if it is only personal. The moon is in Cancer and in your 6th house of routine and daily work, and this is a topic to contemplate deeply. It is the things we do every day that create our overall reality and determine whether we can achieve what we want or not. Health. You have been suffering from a minor but persistent health problem for the past few days. Today, someone will suggest an alternative treatment for this condition and you will try it. There is a good chance that it will work very well and you will be free of the problem. This may well start your complete conversion to an alternative treatment. Non-invasive treatments are likely to work best for you. Engage in activities that allow you to show your unique perspective and talents, such as designing a new project or experimenting with a new hobby. You may also benefit from incorporating brain-boosting foods into your diet, such as blueberries or walnuts, to support your mental clarity and focus. Take time to pamper yourself by getting a massage or taking a relaxing bath. Family and friends. You may work up the courage to let an important person know how you feel about them. Make the most of the opportunities that may come your way. It is a day when you go with the flow. You may not be worried about much else, blame your stars. You're going to be very, very busy today, and while it would be lovely to tell you that includes some wonderfully romantic rolls in the hay, that's not exactly where the stars are pointing. So you might as well roll up your sleeves and get to work before you worry about taking off your top entirely. The primitive sun recently entered Scorpio and your 10th house of career goals and ambitions. While it's here, it will focus your attention on work for the most part. While that doesn't mean you won't receive anything during this time, it does mean that your attention will be largely occupied with work. Work compatibility. In love, Sagittarius. Lucky, Pisces. Your lucky color today, cream. You are growing as a person and others can notice that. Important changes in your life have made you take the right paths and have brought out the best in you. Don't waste them. It's an excellent day to present new ideas to your superiors or coworkers. A good comment from a stranger will give you the confidence to explore new paths in the workplace. If you are studying, today you will receive information about an area of study that you may not have considered, but that will be very good for your future. If you recently had a breakup, it's a day to feel good about yourself and learn from the experience you lived with that person. It will help you improve for the next person who comes into your life. Too much coffee can harm you. Go see a doctor if you have stomach problems. You are waiting for news, a test result, or an important message from someone. Don't be anxious, because this is about to happen. You are in a somewhat nervous state, which could lead you to make mistakes at work today. Pay attention to what you do and all the steps you take. You may have pain in a part of your body that has always affected you. If the pain persists, you should go to a professional. You will probably wake up tired, because you did not have a good night's sleep. Remember to stop drinking coffee in the afternoons and try to calm your anxiety with herbal tea. I recommend rose water. Love life is also putting its share of stress on this day. Since you are too focused on the person who has captivated you, give them freedom and space. You are just getting to know each other. A person who is looking for someone with your characteristics for a job could offer you a great opportunity to grow and improve your skills in the field where you develop as a professional. It will be an excellent possibility for you. Do not miss it. Always remember that you are not the king of the universe and that not everyone has to be looking out for you all the time. A good way to avoid the feeling that people are not taking you into account is to do things for yourself and enjoy life a little more. It is always good to return to a professional career that you have previously left aside, whether for money or for some other reason that has forced you to drop out. Do not let time pass. If you need to work 3 times as hard to get it and achieve your goals, then do it. it is not good to leave things halfway. Aquarius doesn't feel like everything will be better. Just for that reason you have to go through many fears at this time that could help you endure some things that would not have a good result. Don't wait for everything to go wrong. Things look bad, but not like this. Despite what you feel, it's probably not time to start a new relationship with someone yet. Maybe it's time to be alone and think carefully about the things that have happened to you in life and the choices you've made. Don't let this get you down. It's a good time to be happy and celebrate with friends. You're likely to receive an invitation to do this with your loved ones. Don't stop attending and spending a good time with them. You may be a little stressed because of work. Too many burdens in your life are starting to take their toll on you and you're noticing it in your body. Don't stop exercising. And don't be afraid to try ways to relax. You have to wait a lot longer to be able to see things as something good, but you don't have to doubt everything because at this moment you have everything to succeed. You have been lied to lately and you have found out from other people. You have a feeling of betrayal inside you, so today you must confront that person. Don't let them get away with it or make you look like a naive person. Clear things up. You have the opportunity to tell the truth about something you have hidden for a long time. It will be a somewhat painful moment for the person to whom you reveal what you had hidden in your heart. But the truth is always the most important thing. It will make you sleep better at night. If you have problems with your boss, you have to try to solve this. If the situation gets out of control, it is better that you start looking for a new place to work. A very important person in your life has to ask you for something that they urgently need. You must help them. A job call you've been waiting for will come today, so you can put aside the anxiety caused by the fact that you still haven't found a job. You will receive a message from a person you thought no longer remembered you. It will be in a romantic tone, so if you are single, you could think about giving it a new chance. Both have changed, and it could be time to be together. A good piece of advice is to start reading more, especially what is linked to the topic you are involved in. You will be surprised at how much you have missed in terms of new theories or study models. A person you consider a friend will give you some pretty unpleasant news. Don't let this get you down. Don't repeat the diet that another person has done. Not all bodies are the same. Go see a specialist instead. For Aquarius to have the possibility of doing things right during this day, they have to be fully focused so that everything is always better. It is not the time to do things that are not necessary at this moment, Aquarius. You have to think a little more about what you are experiencing and what it can really be for you. There are no longer plans between you and your partner to go on a trip. You have had things to pay for that have nothing to do with giving yourself a moment for both of you, but it will be very necessary for you to resume your plans and be able to make that trip you dream of, since you might be needing a getaway together. Aquarius, you lack a little tolerance for frustration and also lack accepting other people, especially those who work alongside you. It is never good to confuse concepts in life. If you are told to be a certain way today, think about it a little more. You could end up with anxiety at night. Tip of the day: if you want life to have a little more peace on your path, then wish it to be that way. Do not stop striving for what you really want. And this was your horoscope for today. I invite you to give me a like and subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications bell so you never miss your totally free daily horoscope. I wish you an excellent day and see you next.